What's up, YangGang? Coming to you bright and early this morning. We're trying to avoid the rooster as much as possible. Roosters for Yang. No, we don't. We don't.
So if you're new here, that subscribe button. Ding the bell so you get notified when we put out a new video.
It's pretty important, y'all. We got a lot to say a lot of the time. And you know we're bringing you the latest Andrew Yang news, which brings us to the video today. Andrew Yang, when I say Andrew Yang, I mean collectively, all of us, the YangGang, the whole campaign, start to finish, is running one of the most technologically advanced campaigns that I've ever seen. And he's really smart about it. Live stream. Talk about a live stream real quick.
It is coming up soon. We are waiting until he likes to take a really long bath or likes to take a really long nap, because we're going to need at least 2 hours, I think.
I would think so, yeah.
And so far that hasn't happened yet, so we're hoping maybe even later today. If not later today, then tomorrow for sure. But we are going to do this live stream, and we'll try to post an update once we find out when it's going to happen. We'll quickly put the update, and then we'll be there, and y'all be there, and we'll just have a good time.
By update, we mean like a 30-second clip of us saying, hey, we about to do the live stream. We may just do the live stream.
Yep. Just be ready for that.
Be ready. Most technologically advanced campaign ever. We're going to get to that here in just a few moments, but right now we want to talk about
the debates.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you know the debates are coming up in Ohio, October 15th and possibly the 16th. There are 11 candidates that have qualified so far.
Steyer.
Yep.
You bought your way in, bruh. And you know what? We don't like it. And you ain't going nowhere. I mean, what are you doing, dude? Just
drop out. So Tulsi is very close. She only needs one more poll, so she may be there as well.
Let's go, Tulsi. Let's go. We got to get you up there. Because I feel like if we have that one extra person, right, and there's 12 people, then the DNC can't screw Andrew Yang by putting 11 people on the stage at one time.
So he has the least amount of speaking time again?
So he has, yeah, exactly.
Which still may happen. It's been a trend this whole time.
But you got to think, YangGang, if it's split into 2 nights, and there's 6 and 6, or 6 and 5, if they want to do it that way, but I just have a feeling the DNC won't.
They may not split it.
They may not split it.
Or would it be up to CNN? It's hosted by CNN and the New York Times, so I don't know. Do they make that decision?
I kind of feel like it's the DNC. The DNC would make that decision.
The next debates in November, the DNC just revealed what the candidates have to have, and it is 3% in 4 qualifying polls. But they didn't start this till recently. Yang already met those polls, but they're starting from the 13th of this month or something. I don't know, but he has 1 poll so far. He's met the donor threshold of 165,000.
They're only taking it from a certain date. Phone banking, y'all. Y'all canvassing. This has to happen. If it's going to be, it's up to me. And by up to me, I mean me and you. So y'all, we got to get out there, YangGang. We got to do this.
Oh, how about you getting followed by the man, the math, the legend himself?
The man, the math, the legend. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate you. That's all I can say. It's an honor. It's an honor to because I kind of feel like that what we're doing here at Grassroots YangGang is so important. So y'all, if you can support this channel, please support it. If you like what you see here, please consider donating. Links are in the description. Moving on.
Also, I got retweeted by the man, the math, the legend as well for my birthday. I got a retweet. My life is almost complete. It was a very exciting time for me. Come on. It was pretty exciting.
It was pretty exciting to see that. Because, you know, as much as we've been around Andrew Yang and as much as we've talked to Andrew Yang, like, this is the first time in the Twitterverse that we've kind of crossed paths.
Yeah.
Because he's extremely busy, obviously, and he's got adoring fans everywhere. as we already know. Speaking of Twitter, shout outs to our homeboy Juanito. He got to put a face to the face.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Shout out to you. And he's in Iowa right now. Juanito.
You may have seen this in the news, but Andrew Yang has opened up 2 new offices in Iowa.
Yes.
Moving on up.
And that is huge because this puts more boots on the ground in Iowa. And you already know that Iowa is an early voting state. Why do you think we're up here in New Hampshire? Because this is an early voting state. We have to have... The other night, Andrew Yang said that we need 60,000 New Hampshire votes. That's the mission that we've accepted up here. We're trying to get those 60,000.
We are going to yang 60,000 people.
I damn sure hope so.
So we put some stickers all around. Yang stickers everywhere. Everywhere that we could put them. And people will see them and they'll be like, what does this mean? And then they're going to Google.
Decorating New Hampshire.
Yeah.
WWE.
Did y'all see that clip on Twitter?
Our boy McYangin, at McYangin. Shout outs to you for getting Google Andrew Yang on Raw. Wow. Dude, that was huge. Listen, stuff like that goes viral, man. And you know how many thousands and thousands of people? That's talking, boy, you want to talk about using your advertising dollars? That's using advertising dollars. Yeah. Thank you, Vince McMahon. We know you're a Trump supporter, and we know you love Donald Trump. And Donald, we know you've been on WWE. But that was classic. Classic.
Real quick, let's talk about how we are all pretty ashamed of who we vote for. We're ashamed to say. Like, I know when I was working as a server, people are like, hey, who'd you vote for? I'd just be like, I'm not telling, because it was Trump.
And a lot of us are like that. You know, I can remember my parents' generation, and they're you know, them telling me, you don't ever tell anybody who you voted for. Don't tell people who you vote for.
Right?
Why? Is it because we're that ashamed of who we vote for? Because I think that's a lot of it. That has a lot to do with it. Because for years and years now, we've been presented with the lesser of two evil options.
Yep.
Who wants to vote for that? Not me.
But with the YangGang,
But when I heard about Andrew Yang, that completely switched around. Now all of a sudden, I'm not ashamed to talk about who I want to vote for. I love y'all Trump supporters. I was one of you. And still like Donald Trump as a character.
as a character, yeah.
But I don't like him as the president because in honesty, right now I'd be ashamed to support Donald Trump. But that's just me. That's just me.
Me too.
I don't like where I've seen it go. And that's exactly why I'm a Yangocrat right now. Because Andrew Yang is different. It's not a lesser of two evils options. It's like, how could you vote for anybody else?
Right.
Like, if Elizabeth Warren, they keep putting her out there and she's going to get crushed by Donald Trump. Because all he's got to do is drop a Pocahontas and it's done. Because she lied to get where she's at. And she lies every time she's on the stage. I was listening to her at the damn Democratic thing that we went to.
Oh.
And she had me so furious, dude. Because the lies that was coming out of that woman's mouth. I can't stand her. She makes my blood boil. I'm getting a little emotional this morning. DNC surprise.
Oh.
Now, I've heard theories been floated out there.
If you don't know what he's talking about,
Yeah.
CBS put out that Andrew Yang said he's got a huge surprise for the DNC at the Iowa convention dinner. He said it's going to be splashy.
And he teased that he's going to be doing something very splashy at the fall Iowa Democratic Party dinner. That's actually where President Obama made a very big impression in 2008, and that got him a lot of new support and new interest. So,
Crowd surfing anyone? Nope. Although that would be awesome.
That.
Been there, done that. So this DNC surprise, I've heard the idea floated out there that it may be an Obama endorsement. And shout outs to you, Kai. But I don't think that's what it is. And this is kind of where I was disappointed when Andrew Yang was talking about coming out with the big surprise
In the debate?
at the debates.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. That was awesome. He got a lot of traction for that. But that wasn't what I was thinking. Can't help it. I think Andrew Yang's going to do, he's going to come out like 30 feet tall or something.
With a gold chain.
With a gold chain. Swag. With a math hat.
Right.
Because we all have this vision of Andrew Yang that he's kind of larger than life sometimes. And this is where I think the technologically advanced Andrew Yang comes to the fore. Thus the reason for this video. Because I think, spoiler alert, you heard it here first, I think the hologram's going to make an appearance.
It makes the most sense.
That's what I think.
But then again, when he's talked about a surprise in the past, maybe his new surprise will be something like he wants to give the freedom dividend to 100 families. I don't know if that would be it, but hologram just seems more splashy.
And that what you're talking about, I kind of feel like that would be extremely anticlimactic after the debates and what went on there. So I don't think that's it. If it's going to be splashy, what could be more splashy than Andrew Yang's hologram? So Andrew Yang's hologram would be about as splashy as you could get. So the last thing that we wanted to talk about before we wrap this up, technologically advanced roosters. Apps.
Everybody has apps. Everybody uses apps.
Everybody
love
uses
our
apps.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah.
We now have our own, thanks to the YangGang, our own app. Go to Yang, period, humanity first.
Well, type that in.
If you type that
your
in
Play Store or your App Store.
Type it into Google Play, it'll pull it up. I had to type the whole thing in. She went through the link.
We'll leave a link in the description. Then you can get the app. And basically what the app is it just has everything Andrew Yang. It tells you how he's doing in the day, as it pertains to followers, Twitter, Reddit.
Yep. First tab is the Twitter tab. Mm-hmm. Second tab is the Reddit tab. Third tab is the YouTube tab. Fourth tab is the news
The latest
tab.
news on Andrew Yang. And then there's this little button you can click in the corner, and it shows you how many followers he's gained across those platforms, and you can compare him to other candidates. So you can put them right next to Bernie to see how many followers they've gained, how many total followers they have. It's pretty cool.
That is, shout outs to y'all that made that app. YangGang, y'all are going, but there's no way that we lose this campaign. If we keep fighting together, y'all, all of us, the former Trumpers, the former Burners, the Elizabeth Warren people, our Tulsi people, y'all, we got to fight this. We got to fight this fight together. Biden's gonna do himself in.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna do himself in. Cory Booker's done. His campaign manager put out a memo, talking about how they may not be in the race if they can't raise
more money.
Get more money.
Yeah.
They're done. Cory Booker's he's done. I like Cory Booker. Oddly enough, it's weird since I've been over here on the Democrat side. Like I've actually started to. I don't know. It almost seems like when you're on a particular side that we live in a bubble, and like I didn't know that they were kind of cool people like Cory Booker, or kind of cool people like Tulsi Gabbard, who we love.
Even Marianne Williams.
All
her eccentric.
Crazy Town Banana Pants Marianne Williamson. I love her. Hey, we need to absorb the orb, y'all. Mm-hmm. Absorb the orb. Marianne Williamson's people are gonna need a place to go. And something that I was listening to yesterday, it may have been Kai. He was talking about how we can't attack the other side, y'all. I'm a Trump guy, okay? But there's lots of Bernie supporters over here. We all came from different camps when we joined Andrew Yang's camp. Mm-hmm. That's what we have to remember. There was no Andrew Yang camp, okay? So we all came from another camp. So we gotta love each other, y'all. Y'all, we got to come together because it's gonna take all of us. The MAGA side's pretty much set. YangGang, we love you. Thank you for supporting this channel. Links in the description. I was waiting for the rooster one more time. We love you. YangGang, see you on the next one. You know what they can see.
Okay. So early in the morning. I'm ready.
I swore to myself if that rooster starts kicking up, I'm gonna go rocking it. I'm not. I won't do that. I'm a YangGang. What's up? You see what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, come on.
I got an edge, man. So great to see y'all again. Not physically, but
Right.
but we see you. We see you. We appreciate y'all.
It's real early.
Picking our shots. I mean, a tractor going down the road.
What the? He's a MAGA guy.
A MAGA! They took my job!
Okay, updates.
As we're doing this, little YangGang is asleep. So that's kind of why we're having to do it like this.
I'm gonna start that over. It's coming back. It's coming back. Oh my god. It's Fred.
Come on, Fred!
Fred on the side of the truck. Okay. Real quick. You may. I was ready. You.
Automated away all our basic autonomy.
I don't think.
Hey, shout out to Chef Zoot. Just coming together, like, none of that is going in anywhere because I was just like, yeah.
Dinner's supposed to be. Do you
Got
know?
that t-shirt.
For that rooster. It's gonna keep going.
Roosters for Yang.
Again.
Again.
The hologram. We're good. Let's go to.
Start right after the rooster. What was you talking about? How do you lead into that?
So.
Right.
Alright, he just cried. Time to go.
The MAGA side's pretty much set. The MAGA side's pretty much set. YangGang, we love you. Thank you for
Yummy, 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 yummy.